Tiga.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Athaya's Talk Space, where we dive deep into fascinating topics and conversation. I'm your host, Athaya Putri Khaira, and today we're going to explore something very close to our hearts: the journey of self discovery, exploring and nurturing your hobbies, interests, and talents. These are the things that shape who we are, and they play a huge role in our lives. And with me today, I have two incredible guests who will help us unravel what makes hobbies, interests, and talents so special. Please welcome Servina and Cynthia.
Halo.
Hi.
Hi, can you say hi, guys?
Hai.
Okay,
Hi.
so let's get right into it. Hobbies, interests, they sound simple, but they are so interconnected, aren't they? Servina, can you describe what is hobby, interest, and talents?
I think hobby is something we enjoy and do often in our free time. It's something we do for fun or to relax. An interest is something we like and feel curious about, but we haven't tried or done yet. It's more like something we want to explore in the future, and talent is a natural ability or skill that someone is born with or learns quickly. It's sometimes something they can do well without much effort at first.
Ah, I see. And now, Cynthia, with the same questions for you, what is hobby, interest, and talent? And please give me an example.
A hobby is something you do just for fun and because you enjoy it, like cooking or drawing. Interest, on the other hand, is about being curious or fascinated by something. For example, if you're interested in history, it might lead you to visit historical sites. And finally, talent refers to a natural ability of gift in particular area. Like having a beautiful singing voice in childhood without formal training. These things can be related, but they don't always overlap. For instance, someone with a talent for singing might also have a hobby for music and interest in different music genres.
Okay, guys. So, hobbies are activities we do for fun and relaxation, like cooking or drawing. Interests are things we're curious about and want to explore, like history or new music. Talent is a natural ability we have, like a beautiful singing voice, which might lead to hobbies or interest. While this can be connected, they don't always overlap. For you guys, how do hobbies often help people discover their hidden talents over time?
For me, hobbies give people the freedom to explore without pressure or expectation. When someone gets into an activity just for fun, like drawing, cooking, playing an instrument, or even coding, they might discover hidden skill they never knew they had. Sometimes, what starts as a simple hobby can grow into a passion or even a talent they want to develop more. For example, my hobby is watching Chinese drama, so I can speak Mandarin fluently.
What do you think, Cynthia?
Maybe the first thing we do just have fun with something in church and file, and then we realize that our ability and the area ends up revealing our potential, which is what called talent.
Okay, so hobbies allow us to explore freely without pressure. And sometimes what starts as just fun, like drawing or watching dramas, can uncover hidden talents. As we enjoy something, we may realize our potential in that area, turning it into a passion or even a talent we want to develop further. As we know, guys, developing a talent requires more than just natural ability. It often involves a lot of practice and patience. Some people might have an initial sparks of talents, but without consistent effort and the ability to stay patient during the process, it's hard to truly grow and refine that talent. Servina, in your experience, how do you think practice and patience play a crucial role in helping someone fully develop their talent over time? Can you share any personal experiences or insight on how these two elements contribute to the growth of one's skills?
Um, Practice and passion are key to developing talent. Even natural talent needs effort to grow. Talent is like a seed without care, practice, and time, passion, it won't grow into a strong tree. For example, athletes don't just rely on their physical abilities. They regularly train strategy, speed, and endurance. Another example, someone who is not good at drawing can become an excellent artist by learning techniques, drawing every day, and not giving up, even when their early work does not look great. From my experience, I went to tutoring to improve my Chinese so that I could not only speak but also write it. With patience and practice, people might discover unexpected skill and realize they have a natural talent in that area.
Wow, okay. Cynthia, could you share some tips on how to stay motivated and patient during the process of developing a skill or talent?
Enjoy what you're driving into the feel you're passionate about. Start by setting clear and measurable goals, like practicing for 30 minutes every day or learning something new within a certain time frame. Break down big challenges into smaller, manageable tasks so it doesn't feel overwhelming. And don't forget to take breaks so you don't burn out. Celebrate every little win along the way. It'll keep you motivated. Keep a positive mindset and avoid comparing yourself to others. Because everyone's journey is different. When support from friends, mentors, or community who share the same interest to keep you inspired and motivasi, and finally see failure as a learning opportunity that helps you grow, not something that holds you back. This way, the learning process will be more enjoyable and give you a real sense of accomplishment.
I get it. So that means talent grows with practice and patience. Yes? Is it right?
Yes.
Just like a seed needs care and time to become strong. Athletes train beyond their natural abilities, and anyone can develop skills with effort and persistence, like becoming an artist or mastering a language. The key is to enjoy the process and stay committed to what you're passionate about. Okay, guys. Some people believe that in order to truly succeed, they should turn their passion or talent into a profession, while others may find happiness simply by keeping it as a hobby. Servina, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think everyone should strive to make their talent a profession? Or is it perfectly fine for it to remain just a hobby? Can pursuing it as a hobby still bring fulfillment and growth, even without turning in
I don't think all talents need to become a profession, and that's perfectly okay. Everyone finds joy and meaning in their talent in different ways. Some people feel happy when they turn their talent into a job, like a musician who perform on stage or a painter who sell their art. Some people feel happy when they turn their talent into oh, a job, like before. Like I say, others might enjoy keeping their talent as hobby without worrying about making money or meeting expectation. Both choices are equally good.
I totally agree with your statement. Not all talents need to become a profession, and that's perfectly fine. Cynthia, how important do you think it is to find a balance and personal satisfaction in pursuing a talent, even if it's not your main job or profession? Can you someone can someone still experience growth and fulfillment without turning it into a career?
It's pretty important because aside from gaining personal happiness or satisfaction, it allows someone to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life without the pressure of turning that talent into a source of income.
Okay, I completely agree with you too, Cynthia. It's so true. Having a talent can bring personal happiness and satisfaction, and it also can lead a more fulfilling life. Many people struggle to find a hobby or talent that they truly enjoy and feel passionate about. It can take time, and sometimes it feels like a journey of trial and error. Serafina, for those who are still searching for their hobby or talent, what advice would you give to help them discover something they genuinely enjoy? How can they stay motivated during the process?
I think the most important thing is not to be afraid to try new things. Explore different hobbies and interests, even ones you've never tried before. You might not find something that feels right, uh, and that's totally okay. It often takes time to figure out what truly excited you and makes you want to keep going. Don't rush or feel like you need to be an expert right away. Who knows, something you were just curious about at first might turn into something you truly love over time. If you're bored or unmotivated, remember it's not about the end. It's about finding what makes you happy. Make the process fun by inviting friends, joining a community, or trying a small challenge. Support from others can also boost your motivation. Most importantly, don't give up if you don't find the perfect hobby right away. The journey itself is a valuable experience that helps you grow.
Okay, so the key is to not to be afraid to try new things. Explore different hobbies and interests, even the ones you've never considered before. Finding a hobby or talent can often feel like a long journey, and it's important to remember that it's not a race. Many people might feel pressured and discovered their passion quickly. But it's okay to take your time. Cynthia, for those who are still exploring and trying to find what they truly enjoy, what advice would you give to help them along the way?
Stay focused on the process, not the outcome. Don't be afraid to fail or feel awkward then exploring a hobby. Everyone starts from zero, and part of the learning journey is embracing imperfections.
Yeah, that's true. Staying focused on the process is so important. Don't be afraid to fail or feel awkward. It's all part of the journey. Okay, guys, so we've discussed the definition of hobbies, interest, and talents, how hobbies and interest can lead to talent, the role of practice and passion in developing talent, whether talent should always be pursued professionally, and how tips for those still searching for a hobby or talent. And the conclusion from our conversation is that hobbies, interests, and talents all serve different but complementary roles. Hobbies are activities we do for fun and relaxation. Interests are things we want to explore further, and talent refers to natural abilities that can be developed with practice and patience. Remember, hobbies can reveal hidden skills, and what starts as a simple hobby can grow into a passion and even a talent. Practice is key to developing talent, and even natural abilities need time and effort to grow. Whether you choose to turn your talent into a profession or keep it as a hobby, both bring personal fulfillment. Don't be afraid to try new things or fail along the way. The journey itself is valuable, and we will find joy in the process. Focus on enjoying what you're doing, set small goals, and seek support from others. Most importantly, remember that it's okay not to be perfect. Embrace imperfections and keep learning. As your host, I'd like to take a moment to express my sincere gratitude to our incredible guests, Servina and Cynthia. Thank you for sharing their time and wisdom with us today. Your insight on hobbies, interest, and talent have been so enlightening and have given us a lot to think about. We truly appreciate you taking the time to join us and for offering such valuable perspective. To all our listeners, I encourage you to continue exploring your hobbies and interests, whether you are doing it for personal fulfillment, relaxation, or even considering turning it into a career. Remember that the journey of discovering what excites you is just as important as the outcome. Don't be afraid to try new things, embrace imperfections, and give yourself the time and patience to grow. Who knows? What starts as a simple interest could eventually lead you to your true passion or even a hidden talent. So, keep diving into those hobbies and passions and enjoy the process of learning and growing. I'm Athaya Putri Khaira as your host. And it's time for me to sign off. See you in the next podcast. Bye!